invitation arrived unexpectedly. A reunion at the old family mansion, sealed with an ornate red wax stamp bearing the family crest. No one dared refuse. As night falls, the family arrives at the sprawling ancestral mansion, its stone walls covered in ivy and windows glowing faintly. Thunder growls in the distance. Grandmother Eleanor, the frail matriarch with piercing blue eyes, greets them. "The bloodline must endure," she says cryptically, clutching a silver cane with a serpent handle. The family gathers in the grand dining room, where Eleanor raises a glass of dark red wine. "To the Sinclair legacy," she toasts. The air feels heavy. Over dinner, Eleanor recounts the family's dark history, an ancient pact made in blood to protect their fortune. The mood shifts, unease spreads like wildfire. That night, a scream echoes through the mansion. The family finds an empty guest room with a crimson stain on the wall, spelling 1. Sarah, the youngest cousin with a curious nature, is nowhere to be found. Her luggage sits untouched, and her phone lies abandoned on the floor. As tensions rise, another stain appears in the study, this time spelling return. Eleanor's expression darkens. "The pact must be upheld," she mutters. Eleanor confesses the truth. The family's wealth came at the cost of their souls, promised to a dark force in exchange for prosperity. That night, shadows move unnaturally in the hallways. Whispers call out the family members' names, chilling their blood. Uncle Richard, a skeptic, scoffs at the warnings but vanishes hours later. A new stain appears. 2. Panic sets in as the remaining family members search the mansion for answers, finding hidden passages and strange symbols carved into the walls. Emily, the eldest cousin, discovers a hidden journal in the attic, detailing the pact and its sinister conditions. Another stain appears in the dining room, spelling, "Pay the debt." The words drip unnaturally, as though alive. The family notices the portrait of the mansion's founder has changed. His eyes now follow them, and his smile seems wider. Aunt Beatrice, known for her sharp tongue, vanishes next. The stain in the parlor reads, 3. Eleanor reveals she made the pact in her youth to save the family from ruin, but now the price is being collected. The shadows grow bolder, attacking a family member in the basement. They escape but are left scarred and shaken. The family begins to turn on each other, accusing one another of summoning the curse through greed and betrayal. Eleanor is the last to vanish, leaving behind a massive stain in the main hall that reads, "It is done." After Eleanor's disappearance, the mansion begins to change. Doors lock themselves, windows refuse to open, and the air becomes suffocatingly still. Emily tries to smash a window to escape but finds the glass regenerating, as if the mansion itself is alive and determined to keep them trapped. A deep, gravelly voice echoes through the halls, claiming to be the mansion's founder. "The debt is fulfilled. Your bloodline is no more," it bellows. Emily finds instructions in the journal for a ritual to break the curse, requiring her own blood and a sacrifice. She hesitates, knowing the cost. Emily cuts her palm and spills her blood into a chalice, reciting the incantation. The room grows colder, and the shadows shriek in protest. The ritual backfires as the shadows lash out, pulling another family member into the darkness. The curse seems unbreakable. Emily discovers the final truth. Eleanor lied. The curse was not to protect the family but to grant Eleanor eternal life by sacrificing her descendants. The shadows manifest as Eleanor herself, youthful and radiant, mocking Emily. "You were all pawns in my game," she sneers. Emily makes the ultimate sacrifice, plunging the dagger into her own heart to sever the bloodline. The shadows scream and dissolve. With the bloodline broken, the mansion crumbles into ruins. Emily's body is never found, and only whispers remain of the cursed Sinclair family.